So lately, I have been super locked in and honestly just trying to manifest my ass off. And I just want to share with you all the good news that I got last week within a span of like 72 hours because I have been praying for all of this. So, starting with my son, he got a job offer at Chipotle last week. He wasn't even really looking for a new job, but as soon as he applied for one, it kind of fell into his lap. And not only is it more money, but it's more convenient for him. The very next day, he gets his very first college acceptance letter, which we have been waiting on, okay? Even if he doesn't choose to go to this school, I'm just super happy for him because he's been super hard on himself lately, super overwhelmed, and I feel like this is going to give him the confidence to keep trying. On to me. So I was trying to get out of my current job. I was not making as much money because it's really slow lately. And I was trying to get into an industry that's kind of hard out here because it's all about who you know and things of that nature. So last week, this lady calls me about a job I don't even remember applying for. I go in the next day and she pretty much gives me the job on the spot. It wasn't even a real interview. She's like, you have to get your cards and you can start. So period. I've also been trying to get into working like conferences out here and doing like more brand ambassador work. Honestly, I'm like anything but going back to a 9 to 5, babe. That's how I feel. And my coworker puts me on to getting hired for a conference next month. As soon as he sends my info to this lady, she immediately reaches out and hires me for the job the next day. And these are all things that I have been praying on, you guys. Now, I will say, I think I also accidentally manifested getting fired from my most recent job. It was not intentional, but I was talking a lot of shit and I just was not happy there anymore. And it was an accident. I got really tore up last Saturday. I don't drink like that anymore and I was like out of my body, okay? Ended up sleeping through when I was supposed to be at work and that door had to close, but I'm really okay with that. Like, you can't tell me after all of the good news I just received the previous 72 hours that was not also a coincidence. And like I said, I've just been super focused lately. And honestly, I've been on top of my thoughts and trying to rewire my subconscious. So despite my current circumstances, as soon as I start to feel sad lately or a little negative, instead of spiraling, I allow myself to feel what I need to feel. And then I let that shit go. And I continue believing that everything is working out for me because it is. And am I living my dream life yet? Not quite. But you can't tell me it's not on the way. And I just feel like I'm in such a place where this is the most I've ever loved myself. Like on my weight loss journey, I'm down a good little, 7 pounds. I couldn't even tell you. My son is doing great. He PR'd in both his hurdles last week. He's about to run again right now. And everything is literally aligning for us just as it should. And I'm just so freaking blessed. So if you made it this far, I'm just here to tell you, you do not have to feel like you're a product of your environment or that you cannot change your current life, okay? Anything is possible. You just have to unlock that shit within your brain.